out again. Looks like it's going to be a wet, cold and windy. I'm about to enter Beeley Moor, and for you people in the know are probably all saying to yourselves, what the hell is he going on there for? Well, I'm coming on here to go and find, hopefully, a Bronze Age stone circle, and hopefully a hurst house. So, which is an unusual one because they're normally round, but this one is rectangular. And needless to say, there won't be much left of it, but that one's quite a way away actually, so we'll see how the day goes with the weather, of course. Right, I'll bring you back in a bit when I get closer to getting off this bit of a track or whatever. Well, I've seen some rubbish left about in places of beauty, but I've never seen a 4-ring hob just chucked in the middle of nowhere. Absolutely beautiful. What do you reckon, eh? That's Beeley Moor Edge over there. I'm still on the track, but at least this wood, I mean the wind's terrible, but this wood here to the left of me is keeping me sheltered, but don't look like I'm going to get much shelter when I get out there. Some water running off the moor. Well, more people on here than I get on normal walks. Didn't expect to see many. I've seen about 15 up to now. Right, those 4 people walking just came from over that way, and it's telling me to go that way to try and find the stone circle. The 2 runners came from round there, so there's a path obviously leading over that way, so I need to go that way some way, walk past those woods I believe, to go and find that hurst house. But you can probably tell by the noise of the camera, plenty of wind, but the views are starting to come even though I've got cloudy skies. Right, let's head off into this bog pit, because the rest of it has been fairly solid track, so this is probably where I get wet. But let's go and have a go, see if we can find them. The problem is stones are only like half a metre tall, or the majority of them are, and I expected the grass to be a lot more flatter than this, you know, with it being winter. I expected it to be dead, so I'm going to have to keep a real good eye on the map, because I go down here so far and then I turn off left into the middle of nowhere to go to the stone circle. Well, by the looks of it, I've found it, but I'm only about 100 foot off that main path. Well, I say I found it, I'm hoping I found it, because there's this big stone standing up there, and it says that there is one stone, I think a little bit higher, probably 0.9 of a metre. So I shall bring you back in a second or two when I get down there. I'll confirm that it is the stone circle, of course. It might be a false alarm. Well, here we are, people. Here's the stone circle. Shame the grass is a little bit shorter, but I'll take a walk round the edge. As you can see, there's one there. This was the big stone, apparently, what had fallen over. Now there's supposed to have been some cup, they call it a cup mark. Don't know what the hell it is. There's supposed to be a cup mark on there somewhere, but then it was later believed that it was from a bullet, because this used to be a practicing fire range, apparently. But I'll tell you a bit more in a bit. There's another one there, this stone there. I'm trying to follow the path what everybody else has seemed to have done, but it is boggy as hell, and there's plenty of holes. There's another stone there. Now there's a couple of stones here. Not sure how. They thought at one stage that if all the stones were spread out equally, which people seem to think there was, there would have been 20 stones. But there's another one. There's another one here. This there. But they said that one side of the circle they were pretty much buried into the ground. Another one there. And these ones around this side here must be completely buried, unless they're further out. But so that was the outskirts of the circle. Let's have a stand in the middle. Right, there's 10 stones, which you supposedly can see. I found 9. There's one there. There's one there lying flat. There's that one there. There's another one buried, just sticking out of the ground there. Another one there. One there, one there, one there. One there buried, which makes 9. Sorry, makes. Was it? Oh, hang on a minute. Made about 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So the 4 which are supposed to be buried, we can just about see then. There's that one there, that one there, and that one. And that one there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, which is right, because to the northwest of the circle, so that's right. And apparently it's supposed to be 12.5 meters by 12 meters. It's not a perfect circle, and like it says, most of the stones are half a meter tall, but the two main stones, which is that they're there in front of you, is still standing, which is just under a metre, and the other one, which is just under a metre, is lying flat just down there. So we found one, just can't see much of it. And I've already told you about the one which is fallen out, which is here. And that is the one what's supposed to have the cut mark on it. That's oh dear, cup mark, not cut, cup. But like I say, they seem to think it's a oh god, a bullet ricochet now. So, and there's the 10th stone there. So you can see all 10 stones then. It must be just the summertime where these 4 over here get buried. Say goodbye to the stone circle, the Bronze Age stone circle. We're heading over in that direction, going round the side of those woods to go and find that hurst house, or whatever it's called, and what's left of it anyway. It's going to be a bit rough on the way back. I'm going to have the wind in my face. Water's beautiful and clear again. Get going. See if I can get around that shelter of the trees. Right, looks like we're starting to hit the boggy stuff now. So I've been out here quite a while, faffing about. The car's only over there in the distance. I think we're heading towards the top of that ridge, and the further I'm walking along here, it's getting more and more like Beely Moor, wet, boggy. See, the path takes you along there, but it's boggy as hell, so I'm going to go round that way, I believe. I do what everybody else has done, try and keep dry. I've seen better days, Jasmine. Alright, we'll go up to the top of there and then we turn off to the right somewhere. As you can tell, the wind is blowing me off my feet. It's getting stronger. It's a good job I'm walking alongside this wall. The wall's pretty much as tall as me, so it's giving me some sort of shelter, but not a lot. I mean, you won't be able to make that out, I don't think, but Hurst's house, 100 yards over there. So, and there's the proper Beeley Moor. Well, some of it. The Tree Point and the Ethel is over that way. But, right, let's go and see what's left of these. I think there's supposed to be 13 stone. Well, there was 13 stones. Well, I believe there's only 5 left now, so we'll see if we can find it. Well, here we are. It's in here. And there's a stile, so that means you must be able to go in then. That's one consolation. Now there's all these stones around the edge of it. And they've got VR on them. And for the life of me, I can't bloody remember what it's for. I think it's got something to do with the royal family, the Queen or something. I don't know. Best not carry on saying out about that because I can't remember. But there's, I don't know if they go all the way round, but there's another one there. This one here. Right, let's get on the inside and I'll have a look. So it's starting to rain now. Well, here we are. I'm on top of it now. Not for much longer with the wind. Right. This is Hurst's house. It's a barrow. Which I think normally means that it's a burial ground. It did say it was excavated. Can't remember when, quite a while back, and there was human bones and stuff found. I believe that stone over there is the entrance to it. That one certainly isn't. As for the stones, there was 13 but there's only 5 now. For the life of me, I can't find them. Like I say, I can find 4, which is that one, that one, that one, and that one there. Now I'm not sure. I mean that could be the 5th, because it's definitely yeah, there's the 5th one. It's covered in grass. So that is the 5th one. So there is 5. And like I said before, it's supposed to be that, well, they're normally round, but this one is rectangular, and across there and across here. It also did say something about a stone having markings on it, but I thought that was one, but it's just mud. easy side for staying around, so what I'll do, I'll make my way down to the bottom bit, and then we'll walk round it. I can't remember if it said what sort of size it was, but, and there is supposedly stones round the outside of the barrow. Well, obviously one, but I don't think we're going to see many more. Oh, there's another one here, another one there, again covered in lots of rubbish. I mean, obviously somebody's been and cut all the grass down to try and make it more visible, I suppose. But so the only problem with that is if they cut it too regular and the grass don't get blown away, which I'm surprised about up here, it covers all the stones, like you just saw. There's another one there, look. Another one there covered in moss, nice big one. So interesting places. Another stone there somewhere, because I just hit it with my walking stick there. So, oh, I'm in a bit of shelter here. So that's it then, peeps. Time to make my way back. A nice little walk, but it's fun. I'll take a couple of pictures of this and then start my way back, because it looks like the rain is coming in. The weather don't look too brilliant. Over that way, that's the way I've got to go back. So I was hoping to stay fairly dry, but perhaps not. Right, I'll bring you back in a bit, peeps. Right, I'm back down off there. Whew. The wind and the rain is ridiculous. I'm absolutely saturated. It's coming down sideways. Well, I was going to go back through the woods, because it brings you back out at the other end of this lane, but I've just seen some people come out and they're absolutely covered in mud, and I said, it's a bit muddy through there. I said, yes. In total, there was 3 of them. In total, had fallen over 7 times between the 3 of them. And I thought, nah, give that a miss for me then. Like I said, I can trip over a worm if it's in front of me. So I'm just going to walk back down this long windy track, but it's been alright really. I'm not so bothered about the wind. The rain was a bit of a dampener, as they say. But so I shall cut it off now, and the battery's going quite low, and then I'll give a round up of, I don't know, the distance or whatever. It's not far walk, not very far at all. It's just been a bit brutal with the wind. Right, Let me get back to the car. I've been walking past that stream. I could hear it all the time. But I couldn't get over, couldn't see over the wall, and when I couldn't see it, but I've finally found some of it now. Sun's come out as well, look. The car's just around the corner there. Can't see it because of the trees. I'm about 200 yards or so away from the car. Right peeps, back in the car, all done. It was only 4.8 miles. That was further than what I thought it was going to be actually, but I mean I'm sitting in the car and I'm looking over towards that hurst house, barrow, right at the top of the ridge over there. So and again, looking at where I walked, I did walk all over the place to get to it, and plus I took a detour to go to the Stonecircle as well. But yeah, the weather took a bit of a turn on the, well, just as I started to come back, so I didn't even get a chance to stop anywhere and have me like a coffee and a sandwich. So I'm about to eat it while I'm in the car. Right, thanks for watching peeps. I shall catch you in the next one. Like I say, it's the Saturday before Christmas, so I've got quite a few days off now, so I'll be getting hopefully quite a few walks in. Obviously I have Christmas Day off, but the rest of them, and New Year's Day off, with everything else, I will hopefully be out walking.